Genius Kids. Cultivating love for learning.
Chapter 2. Designing website using Dreamweaver. Friends, you know that designing a web page using HTML on a notepad is little tough and time-consuming. So let's learn about a website designing software Dreamweaver, which makes the task of designing a website fast, easy and interesting. Designing website using Dreamweaver. You are already familiar with the terms web pages, website, web server, web browser, etc. Website is a collection of web pages that contain related content on a particular subject. A web page is a file written in hypertext markup language, HTML. You have been taught HTML in your previous class. But do you know that you can design a website without writing code? There are various softwares that enable you to easily design a website. One such software is Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver is easy-to-use software that allows you to create professional web pages. It provides a graphical user interface, GUI, which makes it easy to design a web page as it generates the HTML code automatically. It bridges the gap between designer and developer. In this chapter, we will learn about Dreamweaver CA6. Dreamweaver Workspace. Workspace contains the toolbar, property inspector, and panels that you use to build web pages. You can customize the general appearance and behavior of the workspace. Various parts of Dreamweaver Workspace are: 1. The application bar. Across the top of the application window are present a workspace switcher, menus and other application controls. 2. The document toolbar contains buttons that provide options for different views of the document window, such as design view and code view, various viewing options, and some common operations such as previewing in a browser. 3. The document window displays the current document as you create and edit it. 4. Panels help you monitor and modify your work. Examples include the Insert panel, the CSS Styles panel, and the Files panel. To expand a panel, double-click its tab. 5. The Tag Selector, located in the status bar at the bottom of the document window, shows the hierarchy of tags surrounding the current selection. Click any tag in the hierarchy to select that tag and all its contents. 6. The Property Inspector lets you view and change a variety of properties for the selected object or text. Each object has different properties. The Property Inspector is not expanded by default in the Coder workspace layout. 7. The Files panel lets you manage your files and folders, whether they are part of a Dreamweaver site or on a remote server. Document Window Overview. The document window shows the current document. You can select any of the following views. Design view. In this view, Dreamweaver displays a fully editable, visual representation of the document, similar to what you would see when viewing the page in a browser. Code view. It will display the code of the web page you are creating in design view. You can edit the code in code view as well if required. Whatever you write in code window will update the web page design in design view. Split view. It splits the screen into two and displays both design and code view. Defining a new site. The first step in creating a site is to define a new site. The object is to create the environment of your remote server, where you will ultimately host or make your site live for everyone, on your computer, where you will actually develop your site. To define a site, 1. Open Dreamweaver CA6 from Start menu. 2. Click on Dreamweaver site under the Create New section. 3. On the site setup screen that shows up, give your site a name. Here, the name BrainMate is given. Select a folder to save your site. Click the Save button. 4. You will see the new site gets defined in the Files panel. All the files, folders, to save images, HTML pages, etc. you create will be stored here and can be easily accessed from this site folder. Managing website files and folders. Before adding any data to your website, it would be better to create folders. This helps to manage data properly. At the very basic level, we will add 2 folders. HTML, to store all web pages related to this particular website. Images, to store all image files related to this particular website. To create a folder, 1. Right-click on your site folder, BrainMate, under the Files panel. Click New Folder. 2. Type the name of the folder, for example Images, and press Enter. 3. Similarly create HTML folder also. Note: click Expand Panel button to fix expanded panel on the window. Adding an HTML page to your site. To add an HTML page to your website, BrainMate already created. 1. Click on the HTML button on the first screen. 2. Dreamweaver main window will appear. 3. Open the File menu and click Save As. Save As window will appear showing your website as root folder with already created folders. Double-click on the HTML folder and type the name of the HTML page in the file name box. 4. Click Save button. The page will appear in Files panel under the HTML folder with the given name. Brain Booster. As you type in code view, DW provides you with suggestions to complete text. If you type H, list of tags with H will appear like H1, H2, etc. 5. Type data in design view directly or within tags in code view. Changing page title. The title of a web page is a descriptive word or phrase that appears in the title bar of the browser. To modify the title, enter title name in the title field and press Enter. Activity 1. Recall the structure of HTML document. Verify the structure in document Windows code view. Can you try to change the title of the page by changing the code in code view window? Creating hyperlinks. To add hyperlink, follow the below steps. 1. Place your cursor on the web page where you want to insert a hyperlink. Click the Insert button from the application bar. 2. Select the hyperlink option from the menu. 3. Hyperlink window will appear. Write the text which you want to display on the web page as hyperlink, link to my page, in text field and the link, mypage.html, to that file in the link field. In the target field, select the target area where you want to open the link. Use _self if you want to open the link on the same window and _blank to open the link in new window. Internet Explorer displays the title on the tooltip when the mouse pointer passes over the link. 4. Press OK. You will get a hyperlink in your design view. Note: to check your web page in browser, click the Preview Debug in Browser button present on the document toolbar. Press F12 to view your page in default browser. Use F5 to refresh the page in the browser. Inserting table. To insert a table, 1. Place your mouse where you want to insert a table and click on Insert button from the application bar. 2. Select Table from the menu that appears. 3. Table window will appear. Enter desired number of rows, columns, table width, border thickness, cell padding, cell spacing, caption, etc. You can select header style as well from this window. Click OK. 4. Table will get inserted to your web page. Type text in cells and drag edges to resize the table. 5. All other options to modify the table such as merge cells, split cells, delete or insert rows or columns, etc. become available on the right click of your mouse. Inserting image. A website may use many images. It's a good practice to save all your images related to a website in a specific folder. So first save your image in image folder and then follow the below given steps to insert that image onto your web page. 1. Place your mouse pointer where you want to insert the image. 2. Click on the Insert button from the application bar. A menu will appear. 3. Select image from the list. 4. Select image source window will appear. Select the image from the Images folder and click OK. 5. Image tag accessibility attributes window will appear. You may add alternate text which is displayed online in case of missing image. Click OK. 6. Your image will get inserted onto the web page. Note: similarly, one can insert media, animations, layout objects, spray menu bar, from items, text box, buttons, checkboxes, etc. on a web page easily. Activity 2. Can anyone guess the code lines which would have got added to the code view after inserting a hyperlink? Creating templates. Template forms the base of a website. It will give your site a consistent look and make it easy to manage. You must have noticed that most of the sites have a fixed menu bar, or some portion, which seems to remain constant on the screen and helps you to navigate between the web pages. To create a template. 1. Select New from the File menu. 2. Select blank page greater than page type, HTML template greater than layout, none. Then click on Create. You will get a blank document. Open File menu and press Save As. 4. You will get a message that the template does not have any editable regions. Press OK. 5. By default, Dreamweaver will create a templates folder. Save your template. Here it is saved with the name BrainMade Template. 6. Now if you look in your Files panel, you will see that your template has been saved as BrainMade Template. DWT within the Templates folder. 7. By default, when you save a template, all of its regions are non-editable. Since on a website the contents differ from page to page, we need to have some editable region where we can add content for different pages, keeping the non-editable region as it is. Insert an editable region using Insert menu Template Objects Editable Region. 8. Create pages using this template present under Find New Page from Template BrainMade Template. Need of index HTML page. Every website is built inside directories on a web server. And each web page is a separate file on that web server. But sometimes, when you go to a URL, there is no file listed in the URL. For example, http://brainmade.co.in/. But there is still a file that the web server needs to serve in order for that URL to display anything other than an error page. This file is the default page for that directory. On most web servers, the default page in a directory is named index.html. What this means is that when you go to a URL without a file named at the end, the server looks for a default file and displays that automatically. Just as if you had typed that file name in the URL, http://www.brainmate.co.in/index.html. When you start building your website, you should create your main page and name it index.html. This way, when people come to your URL, they automatically get your main page. All other pages will have names like about.html or contact.html, but your home page file should be named as index.html. Dynamic websites use scripting language like PHP, etc. Thus, the page extension becomes PHP. For example, www.brainmate.co.in/index.php. Recap. Dreamweaver is an easy-to-use software that allows you to create web page generating the HTML code automatically. In design view, fully editable, visual representation of the document is shown, similar to what you would see when viewing the page in a browser. Code view will display the HTML code of the web page that you are creating in design view. Split view splits the screen into two and display both design and code view. Template helps to bring consistency in a website. You should always create your main page with name index.html.
Like, share and subscribe.